No soap radio. This prank works by adding a punchline at the end of a joke that doesn't actually relate to the joke itself. The comedian laughs as if it makes sense, and if others laugh along, they're asked to explain it, which leaves them feeling embarrassed. Anti-humor. Anti-humor is a kind of humor where the punchline, or even the joke itself, isn't really there, creating laughter through unexpected awkwardness. A popular example is the Shaggy Dog story, a lengthy tale that ends without any punchline, often leaving listeners confused. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is when someone says something, but they mean the opposite, usually in a clever way. It's often used to express disdain, mock someone, or criticize, with tone and context playing a huge role, as the words alone might not reveal the true intent. Sarcasm is especially common in casual conversations. Slapstick. Also known as physical comedy, slapstick relies on exaggerated physical actions, like tripping or stage fights, to make people laugh. This kind of humor thrives on sight alone and often involves characters getting into embarrassing or painful situations. Clean humor. This type of humor is lighthearted and doesn't involve any offensive or hurtful jokes. Clean humor is especially popular among kids and teens, as it avoids insults and bad intentions altogether, focusing purely on fun and innocence. Deadpan humor. Deadpan humor involves delivering jokes without any visible emotion or extra expression, often in a straightforward, serious tone. Its impact comes from the contrast between the plain delivery and the cleverness or wit of the joke itself. Dark humor. Dark humor touches on sensitive topics, like death or hardship, aiming to create laughter by surprising people with a twist on difficult themes. It requires a skilled comedian to avoid crossing lines, but when done well, dark humor can actually make tough topics feel a little lighter. Satire. Satire uses humor and exaggeration to point out flaws, often in social or political settings. It's commonly seen as a tool to criticize social issues through irony, either to make a serious point or just for fun. Absurd humor. Absurd humor thrives on the illogical and nonsensical. It's challenging for comedians, who have to find a middle ground between pure randomness and entertaining absurdity. Blue humor. Blue humor is sexual in nature, often including crude or explicit jokes that can make people laugh out of embarrassment. Aimed more at adults, this type of humor is common across different cultures and social settings. Grotesque humor. This type of humor exaggerates characters' looks or features in a strange, even ugly way, commonly seen in cartoons. It stirs mixed emotions, where audiences might feel both amused and a bit disgusted. Self-ironic humor. Self-ironic humor has two forms. The first is self-affirming, where people laugh at their own challenges or quirks in a healthy, lighthearted way. The second, known as self-destructive humor, involves putting oneself down, sometimes as a reflection of low self-esteem. Observational humor. Observational humor picks out common, everyday experiences that people recognize but might not talk about much. Often used in stand-up, it's where comedians say things like, "Have you ever noticed?" to point out relatable quirks of daily life. Roast comedy. Roast comedy revolves around insulting others, whether fellow comedians or the audience itself, often in a playful or exaggerated way. Roasts can be planned or improvised, with comedians hosting roasting sessions for a fun, interactive show.